Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about the different types of chicken breeds so that we can find one that is right for you. So there are so many chicken breeds out there. There are ones that are good for meat. There are some that are good for eggs. There are some that are called dual purpose birds, which means they lay both eggs and they can also be used for meat. And then there are some that are good for showing. So today we are going to be talking about some of the best breeds for each category. So the first one we are going to be talking about is show birds. So we have grown these birds. We have raised them before. They are called silkies. These are beautiful birds. We really want to get some in the future. We had them before. We would love to get some again. They come in so many different colors. They come in white, black, gray, golden, and also a blue color. I think the blue ones are really pretty. My mom loves the white ones. They're all just absolutely beautiful. I think the yellow ones are really pretty too. But they are a very good show bird. They do lay pretty small eggs. This is not a breed that is good for laying eggs. Rather, it is good for looking at and showing. They do make very good pets as well. They are small, like they are very small. They are absolutely adorable. They have the little white poofs on their head, which I think is just absolutely adorable. They are usually very calm birds as well. So the next one is called the Polish. Now, my mom absolutely loves these birds. They are beautiful birds. They are a very interesting looking bird as well. They come in several colors and patterns. There are some really pretty white ones. There are some gray ones. There are also some yellow and they're like white with like speckles of like gold on them, and I think those are just beautiful. These are very crazy looking. They have little weird pom-poms on their head, like feathers sticking out of their head, which makes them great for showing. They are a very exotic bird. So they have feathers on their head that can kind of get in their eyes. So you want to make sure this bird is kept in a very safe place. Make sure no raccoons and no possums or dogs can get to them, because the feathers in front of their eyes make it kind of hard for them to see, which can make it hard for them to get away from predators. So make sure the area is very safe from any predators that might get them. These birds are not the best egg layer. They are much better for showing. They only lay around 200 eggs a year, and the eggs are very small. So the next one is one that we actually have on our farm here. It is called the silver phoenix. These birds are absolutely beautiful. They are, the roosters are usually used for showing, not so much the hens. But the roosters are absolutely beautiful. Their tails are really long. They are beautiful. The hens are usually a silver color, and then the males are usually like black and white with like some pretty shiny feathers. They do lay a lot of eggs. They lay around 300 to 350 eggs a year, which is a lot, but they again are small eggs, but they do lay a lot of eggs. If you have a coop that does not have a top on it, these birds will fly out. They are very flighty. They are also very, very light. They only weigh around 2 pounds, and that is the females. They only lay around 2 pounds. And they are very flighty, and they will definitely fly out of your coop if you do not have a top on them. Next, we will talk about dual purpose layers. So dual purpose birds are good for egg laying and also for meat. So you can use them for egg laying and you can use them for meat. Now, if you wait too long, a chicken will become too old to be butchered and the meat will be very tough. So most farmers harvest their chickens around 8 to 12 weeks old. Some varieties of meat chickens do take a little longer to be ready for harvesting at around 21 to 24 weeks, but most of the time the standard time is 8 to 12 weeks. The first one is called the Cornish Roaster. Now this one is very good for meat. It's actually like the second on the list right now for meat birds. They are very good. They are a beautiful white bird. So if you wanted to use them as an egg layer, they are not too heavy. They are around a medium weight, which is good for egg laying. They lay around 200 to 250 eggs a year. So the next one is one that we love here on the farm. It is our absolute favorite. We actually just got some the other day. I will link the video here where we got them. They are called Buff Orpingtons. Now this is a very dual purpose bird because many farmers use them for meat. They are very good for meat. Again, you want to harvest them around 8 to 12 weeks so then they don't get too old and too tough. But then they're also great for egg layers. They lay around 250 to 300 eggs a year. They are very large eggs as well. So they also come in many colors. Buff Orpington, buff means yellow or golden, so ours are yellow. You can also get the lavender Orpington, which is kind of a a gray color, and then you can get the black Orpington, that's just black, and then there's also the white Orpington. These chickens are very heavy, which is why we like them, because they are very heavy and they will not fly out anywhere. They cannot lift themselves off the ground because they are so heavy. They are about 8 to 9 pounds, the females are, and then the roosters are around 9 to 10 pounds. The next one is called the Buckeye. Now these are a very dark brown chicken. They are beautiful chickens. They are also very heavy. They are around 9 to 10 pounds. They lay 200 to 250 eggs a year, and they are awesome for meat. They are one of the top picked birds for meat. They are ready for butchering in 4 to 5 months of age, and they are very heavy as well, so they are a good option if you do not want your chickens to fly out of the coop. Roosters are about 9 pounds, and then the females are about 6 to 8 pounds. Moving on to meat birds, the first one is the Cornish cross. Now this is the most popular bird for meat right now. The roosters weigh 8 to 16 pounds and the hens weigh around 6 to 8 pounds. These birds grow extremely fast. They are ready to butcher in 6 to 8 weeks. So they grow very fast. They do eat a lot of food. I believe we have raised these before. They eat a lot of food. The next one is called the Jersey Giant. This is very popular as well. The hens are 8 to 9 pounds and the roosters are about 10 to 13 pounds. These are also very good for egg laying as well. These are also very big birds. They are usually a brown color, and then the roosters usually are brown with some blue like tail feathers. So these take a little longer to harvest. They take 16 to 21 weeks until you harvest them, which is pretty long compared to the Cornish cross, but they are still an awesome option for meat. So now moving on to chickens that are best for eggs. The first one is called the Leghorn. We have grown these in the past. Some are white, some are black. They lay 280 to 320 eggs per year. They begin laying at around 18 weeks old, and they lay for about 4 or 5 years before the egg production starts tapering off. Once a chicken gets so old, the egg production will start to taper off. Usually it's around 4 or 5 years of age. A chicken will just get so old, the egg production will just start tapering off, and then after they stop laying eggs, we just kind of like to keep them around as pets. The next one is another one that we have grown in the past. This one is called the Rhode Island Reds. I absolutely love these chickens. I think they are gorgeous. Incredible egg layers. They lay 250 to 300 eggs per year. They start laying at around 18 weeks old. They lay large brown eggs. This bird is a medium-sized bird weighing only about 4 to 5 pounds. The next one is the Astralorp. So we have the black Astralorps. They are beautiful birds. In the sun, they will kind of look blue actually, because in the sun, their black feathers, they just start to shine blue, and I think they're beautiful birds. They lay 200 to 260 eggs a year. They start laying at 6 to 7 months old, which is a little later than the Leghorn and the Rhode Island Red. They also do not lay as long. The egg production starts tapering off around 3 to 4 years old. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you find the right chicken that is good for you and your farm. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure.